Magnify your name. Oh Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth. Oh Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth. Oh Lord, we glorify your name.
I've never heard that one.
I don't know how it's in my head. It's a real one. I don't know how it's in my head. It's old.
A real one.
That's an old one.
Well.
I
mean,
I didn't see it, but I believe you.
All right, everybody. Welcome to another episode of I Didn't See It, But I Believe You. I'm Doug.
I'm Joel, and this is episode 124.
Yes, it sure is. And what a wonderful episode to have. Hope you had a happy Halloween, everyone. All the customers in Sugma Nuts and Ligma Nuts out there.
Sugma Nuts.
Huh?
And Sugma Nuts.
I thought
you said Sugma Nuts. That's first step, and then they become Sugma Nuts.
You're a Sugma Nut and then a Sugma. We really need to get this detailed.
Yeah, 2022 we'll be sending out y'all's patches.
So yep. No, maybe 2023. Let's
2023 we'll be sending out your patches.
And that's going to just say overpromised, underdelivered, and it's going to come in at 2025.
Hold on now. That's the tagline for the show. It has to be. How is it not already that? I didn't see it, but I believe you. Overpromised, underdelivered since 2018. That is the best shit I've ever heard for this show.
Dude, that is it.
I'm changing our Instagram bio to that right now.
Dude, absolutely, because that's what all we do is overpromise and underdeliver. How many times have we said on this show, and coming soon, something really cool, and then like 10 episodes later, we're just like not talking about it at all.
Oh, fuck.
There was a while there where you and I were like, we're going to get this. Oh, this is so cool. And then and we're on it and we're like, man, we might have to hire somebody. It's like, we don't have any money.
Dude, it's not like I didn't have the time, but editing shit is a lot of time.
It takes a lot of time, man. And then you know what I've been thinking about lately? This might be a little bit existential, but how you always hear about how valuable your time is or whatever, and waiting in line. It's like, dude, every moment, even the words that I'm saying right now, you will never get back. You are 1 inch closer to death at any given time.
True.
At any given time, you're closer to dying than you ever have been. You know? And so people are like, oh, my time's so valuable and stuff. And that's I'm like, when I get bored or there's somewhere I don't want to be, I'm like, I need to get out of here. I need to go.
That's how I live my life.
Yeah.
I live my life. If I don't want to be there, I'm just gone, bro. It's
I live 1/4 inch at a time.
Yeah, dude. Real slow. Dude, it used to be a thing when I first moved back here. And maybe it was a thing before, but I just never noticed it or heard it from anybody. But it was a thing when I first moved back here that I would disappear. But really, I was just done. You know, everybody would be like, where did Joel go? He left and didn't say bye to anybody. But I'm just done. I meet everybody at Moon Tower and then be like, all right, well, I'm going to go to the bathroom and then just not come back.
Oh, yeah.
I used to do that a lot because I was just done.
Whenever even when you're at my apartment, if you're like, hey, I'm going to go to the bathroom, I'm always wondering if you're going to come back. Because that's your line for leaving. Hey, I'm going to go to the restroom and never go back. I don't know if we talked about this, the way Joel left the place that should never be named Whole Foods.
We did recently.
Joel told him that he had to go use the restroom and he just left.
Fuck that place. I was making a new resume yesterday and I got to that part and I was like,
maybe I shouldn't put this on there.
No, I put it on there. Fuck it. What's the worst that could happen? They actually call them.
They're going to go, who?
They're going to call somebody I worked for a decade ago.
Dude, I don't even know if they'd be able to, even if you worked there for 10 years, I don't know if they'd be able to track anybody down.
No, because I know for a fact that our shift lead, the girl, I know where she works now, and it's not there. So she
another grocery store or anything?
Yeah, it's there, but not there.
Same
company. What I'm saying? Yeah, same company, different spot though. But I don't know if they.
You know what I mean? So it's like, hey, this is my reference, or whatever. They'd be like, how the hell do we get a hold of this person? You know what I mean? Anyways, and checking references is a rarity. You know, not too many people do check references. I don't, because you know what I mean? It's like, if you read the references, you can tell if they're real or not. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like if somebody's like, if they're not over the top and they're pretty genuine, you know, like
what would be over
Red
the top?
Lobster. If it's like, oh, I worked at a tech company for 6 months, or this person's a tech person of this, whatever. It's like, it's just, you can tell. It's like, there's no point in calling them,
Right.
you know? But I don't know. It's just weird. It's like, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't be saying references. I'm just talking like, you can look at a resume. Okay. So I love looking at resumes, and this is something I'm going to give out to everybody out there. If you're going to build a resume, I highly recommend spending, whenever you're like bored at home, we're talking about wasting life. If you're bored at home, like, what am I going to do with yourself? Pull out your resume, work on it. Oh, it can always be improved.
Yeah,
always
you can always make that shit sound a lot better.
And one sheet resumes. That is crucial. Do not be giving freaking an essay.
No, if your shit is longer than a page, they used to say take off the last employee history you have, because that cuts it back, right? So if it's over a page and you've gone too deep into your that's what I'm saying. Clearly you've gone too deep.
Well, not even that. It's just like you can even look at your work history and your references and like your skill set and be like, do you have to let them know that you're if you're applying for a serving position, or if you're applying for like a position that you're not going to be in logistics, like you can take out that you're well versed in Excel. If you're
right. Keep your resume. You could tailor your resume to the jobs you're applying to. It's a lot easier now than it was when you had to type it up. And
then also, if you have worked at a job for less than a year, chances are you want to keep it off your resume, no matter how much they liked you or whatever. But because nobody, especially me, I'm not going to hire you if you don't have longevity in your resume. Simple as that. And I like to see a resume where somebody's still working at a place, looking to transition out, because it's like, all right, so you're like taking the right steps to get a new job. You're not quitting and like taking like 5 months off and you're broke, and you know, it's like, it's a good, anyways.
No, totally. That's good advice, man. That's good advice. I'm dealing with all that right now. And the craziest shit is that like, obviously you're not going to have to deal with this, but the job market's really confusing right now. I mean, there's 100
dealing with it all the time.
No, I know. I just mean like you're not having to look for work right now, but like if you, luckily. And if you were, it's really confusing right now. I'll drive past 20 places that are basically begging, please come fucking work here. Right. And I'll hop on.
Please come fuck me.
Please fuck me. So anyway, I'll look up there, and I'll go and look at like on Glassdoor what folks are saying and shit. Mm-hmm. And nobody's actually hiring or calling anybody. Nobody. It's the most bizarre shit. I'm in a bunch of job forums for the Dallas area and shit, and it's like sort of just the way it goes right now that nobody's calling anybody.
Well, I mean, also, but with that said, like internet is not, I mean, of course it's like the window to the world essentially, or whatever, however you want to say it. But you have to also be willing to drive to these spots and look people in the face and let them know who you are. That goes a lot farther than applying online. And so chances are they're probably not calling you back. It's probably because they hired somebody that just went in and gave you a resume.
Like, give me this job right now. Dude, the craziest shit is I actually looked into Amazon because I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to have to take an Amazon job for a while. Check this out. So, I mean, you get decent benefits and shit. I'm not, I don't fucking work there. I'm not ragging on them. But, so the available position I could take was Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 6 p.m. till 8 a.m. That's like 14 hours, 15 hours a night, bro. You're cranking 40 hours over those 3 days, and it's at like $18.50 an hour. But bro, fuck that. That's like some serious shit, bro.
There goes 3 days. It's 3 days a week.
It's 3 days a week, but it's 15 hours, 3 days in a row.
And you're fucking going, right?
You're going nonstop, bro. I was like, man, if they put a day in between each one of those, I might be able to do it. But dude, fuck that.
No, it actually sounds kind of cool, man. Like 3 days on, working your ass off. It's like kind of like shift work, and then 4 days off.
Yeah, but I
mean, that's pretty cool, man.
It is, but then when you realize that those are night hours, you have to go, okay, so then every Wednesday and Monday is going to be rehabilitating my sleep schedule. So then you lose those 2 days too. So you really only get Tuesday.
Rehabilitating your sleep schedule. Oh my God.
What you
So,
can just are you able to go to sleep during the day for 3 days in a row and then on the fourth day wake up during the day? I'm not.
I'm a morning person, and I would never even consider the job that you're
Right?
taking.
No, I'm not.
So I mean, like, so I don't know. You're a night owl, so or are you used
Not
to be?
anymore. I
Yeah,
go to sleep
actually,
at 10:30.
now, now that you mention it, that is a good point. I'll be getting texts from Joel at like 9 in the morning. Hey man, how's it going? Hope you're having a great day. Bye. I'm like, what the fuck are you even doing up?
I can't stand missing the day anymore. It's just the
That's
worst.
a real thing, dude. Like, dude, and you like the sun comes up and you're still in bed. You're like, oh, I'm fucking up.
I'm
doing
fucking up. I'm just laying in bed going, god damn it. I don't know, man.
Even just getting up, open up the windows and like cleaning your apartment or just like doing your computer work.
Just wake up and fap.
Wake up, just beat the shit out of yourself in the privates.
You ever just beat the piss out of your privates?
Dude, hey, first, speaking of piss privates.
Speaking about your piss parts.
That's what we're gonna start calling our bits and pieces.
Called it the episode. Piss parts.
Oh, my piss parts.
Fuck! I gotta empty my piss parts.
You have no idea how many times I'm just by myself and I drop something. I'm like, damn it, Bits! Oh, Bits, come on. Dude, I think about that. I think about Bits, your imaginary kid.
Yeah.
God.
What about Nut? Nut.
I don't know if I can call him that.
Nut. You son of a bitch. Nut. You know what I still say? And I mean, I say, God damn it. Whatever. When I was a kid, I was like, you shouldn't say that. But now it's like probably one of my favorite things to say. I feel like he understands. But we had a person we knew back in the day. And he was super against people saying, God damn it. And he had a friend who used to say it a lot, whose name was John. And so to prove a point, he started saying, John damn it, anytime something would go wrong. And it really bugged that John dude to the point where he was like, all right, I get it. I don't want to hear my name as a curse word or whatever.
Do I know these people?
Yes. Yes. So anyway, I heard that freshman or sophomore year in high school. And I still occasionally will, when I'm really pissed, will go, John, damn it. It's just like, it's deep in my head, dude. Deep.
Yeah. I remember when everybody was using my name as a cuss word. Remember that?
Not really.
Yeah,
How did we do it?
They're like, everyone knows y'all are the tattoo shop. They're going, oh, Mother Duggar.
Oh, what? No.
Doug, I was like, they're like, oh, Doug. I'm like, I don't know. They thought it was bothering me. It just cracked me up.
Yeah, I think
learned how to take everything by stride by becoming best friends with you and Jeff.
You have to take things in stride because I learned it from being best friends with his brother, and then I had to pass it on, and then slowly he started becoming more and more wild, and I was like, oh, I gotta amp this up.
Yeah, dude. Like when everybody started calling me baby, I'm like, that's why I started leaning into it. I'm like, yeah, I'm baby.
Well, that changed everything. You realize that, right? It changed everything when I was
calling each other baby because of
baby girl
and
baby. Yeah, and so like when dude, it was widespread, and like I remember, dude, I remember having like full on email addresses about being attracted to my friends. It was like it went so far, and then I moved to LA, and I'm calling every dude, wow, what's good, baby girl? And all this. And man, it caught people off guard. Everybody just like, the fuck did he just call me? And but to us, it's slang. It just rolls off the tongue like dog or homie.
Because it's funny as hell when somebody gets pissed off about it. But then when it turns into somebody like, like everybody calling me baby, and like we'd all figure something out. Be like, hey, when Joel comes in, we're going to call him this, and we just do it. What the fuck? It's just like the explosion is so hilarious.
Yeah, everyone had a point where the whole group turned on him for a day, and we used to call them dog days, Doug day and dog Joel day.
It was, and I remember the baby. I know I keep coming back to baby, and like it was my turn. It was a dog day, and it was baby. And I walked in. I'm like, I remember I was getting. I'm like, fuck are you calling me baby for? And then finally I was like, yeah, I like it. I'm like, I like this. And they're like, no, baby, it's cool, baby. You don't have to. And I'm like, no, I'm baby. And I was like,
No, I am baby.
I'm like, I was introducing myself as baby. And then I'm like, hey, what's up, baby? What's up? And then everybody's just like, kind of like that Spider-Man meme where they're all pointing at each other. Like, baby, baby.
Baby.
Everybody just calling each other baby. And that's how it happened. Then, yeah, baby girl, baby boy. Anyways.
Bluebird.
Bluebird.
Blue Jay.
Blackbird.
Blackbird. No, blue jay, why don't you come shake those tail feathers my way?
Oh, hey, pretty Blackbird, why don't you come sing me a pretty song?
Damn, that's fucking old.
We were really talking to animals, though, when we were doing that.
What? I know, we were talking to people.
No, we're talking to animals.
No, we used to say that to Eddie all the time. I remember one time me and Eddie and Jeff and Mafo were at Walmart in Victoria, and this girl was at the DVD bin, and everybody was, I don't know, she was like our age, and I think
DVD bins.
Couple of the dudes were talking to her or whatever, and she was telling us, and she was very clearly like, she was very clearly like lily white. You know what I mean? Like pale white. You know what I mean? Like she a white girl.
I hear saying her name was Lily White. I'm like, I don't know.
No, she a pale girl.
Okay.
Miss Mayonnaise and whatnot. Yeah. And so she's telling us, oh yeah, I'm a 1/10 Choctaw, 1/10 this, and one. She named like every single Native American tribe she could think of. It told her she was I'm 1/10 Choctaw, 1/10 Cherokee. She fucking listed a bunch of them. And I remember Mafo was like, that make you full Indian though. And she's like, it's like, if you add all that up, you're not white at all. But she was.
That was a thing, man, where everybody had to be everybody had to have a 1/16 of some tribe. And I'm like, man, you're just white.
You're not just white, bro. You're a colonizer, you mayonnaise jar. Shut up.
Yeah, I'm like, just carry the guilt like the rest of us. Why
is that mayonnaise jar talking?
Anyway, so what did you do for Halloween?
Oh shit, yeah. So on Halloween,
you say Halloween. You say it right.
Halloween.
Yeah, you say it the right way.
Yeah, Halloween. What? How else do people say it?
Halloween.
Oh no, Halloween. It's
Halloween. No, it's Halloween.
Hollow. So anyway, I fuck. What did we do?
So I had a really good time. Took Amanda and her son trick or treating. My boss invited us over, and it was really cool. They really sweet to see Amanda's kid, like with some.
Pause. Tell them what Amanda and him dressed up as, because it was fucking perfect.
Yeah, it was. They were shit. You could say it better than I can.
They were Moira and David shit from Schitt's Creek.
Oh yeah,
Oh no, their last name's not shit. Rose. Yeah, I'm sorry, Moira and David Rose from Schitt's Creek.
And they're like, yeah, super cute, and like, no, it's just really good time. Little guy got to be around some kids his age. Really, just just had a time of his life, and got in early. Like, got in bed like before he was in bed before like 11. I was asleep by midnight. It was awesome. But the night before, we had really busy at work. I had a friend come visit and deep cut to the show for people on one of the negative episodes. Holton the Barbarian came and visit me. First time I've seen him since the pandemic, and he was just
first time you've seen him since before the pandemic or during it?
Well, I mean, we used to work together, but like,
right.
First time I seen him since after or whatever, and he, I would really like to I definitely want to get him back on. He is like, y'all two would I think you and him would just really hit it off. He just has.
We can add a third to this, right?
Yeah, we can. But I'm just saying, like, we can bring him on and like talk some music and stuff on these episodes. But anyways, kind of hang on to him. It was really great, Holton. It was it's such a pleasure to meet your fiance Chloe, and y'all are awesome. And definitely get in touch. I
wasn't a fan.
Get the hell out of here.
Just kidding.
You better say you're kidding.
Haven't met you, buddy. I don't know. I'm sure you're great.
He is. But anyways, Joel's jealous that I'm talking about somebody else.
I'm super jealous. Talk more about me.
Anyways, but there's some reason we're going to tell us brought that up. Just had a good time. Whatever. But yeah, it was fun. And like, so I had a good holiday weekend, essentially just working and being with friends and family, whatever. I don't know.
That's cool. That's awesome. I don't know if you noticed, well, obviously you went trick-or-treating, but did you see a lot of trick-or-treaters?
No.
Dude, I saw zero. I live in a complex that's extremely friendly and personable and has a shitload of kids running around it all the time. Like, I see kids running around all the time. Not a single trick-or-treater. Didn't even see anybody in costume. I woke up real early that day and watched Poltergeist, like all 3 Poltergeists, the TV versions with like commercials from 96 and shit. And then I watched Monster Squad. And then it was time for Caroline's Halloween show. So I just took sleeping pills and went to bed.
Oh yeah, that's good.
I don't know, man. We actually, what's up?
You dress up as anything?
Nah, man. Cause like, so we talked about this, her and I yesterday. I think she probably brought it up on her stream last night. I wonder if you noticed this. I don't know if it's because the holiday didn't really get celebrated in 2020, like in a normal way. But man, we noticed that the whole world went super hard for the Halloween season for like this whole month. Dude, everywhere we went was horror shit. Horror movies, fucking horror serials, fucking spooky shit. Everywhere. It seemed like everybody leaned super heavily into it for the whole season this time. It was really weird. Like every channel was playing horror movies all October. Every fucking like food place had like spooky shit up or funny drinks or funny foods or whatever. And like I've never seen it that hardcore before. Like it was really interesting.
Yeah, no, for sure. I guess like yeah, it's probably because you just had a year of like it not being in your face.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I really wish you were here to give me one of your famous hip massages, Joel.
Inner thigh massages is what I like to call them.
I like it. I like it when you like just like use your long fingernails and just like lightly
my long fingernails. Dude, I'm likely pretty close to being able to be in the Guinness Book of Records for most fucked fingernails.
Why is that?
Dude, I can see the quick on like all of my nails.
The quick?
Yeah, the quick. Look that up real quick. Giggle the quick. Hey, giggle it real quick.
Oh, okay.
Google fingernails, the quick fingernails.
Sounds like a shitty band. Fuck, Joel.
Did you find it?
Okay. The oh god damn it.
Hyponychium.
Hyponychium. Are you sure it's Nichium, not Chium?
Yeah. Nichium.
I was gonna say Hyponychium.
Oh, hyponychium?
Formerly known as the quick. Why do you know that?
It's the epithelium located beneath the nail plate at the junction between the free edge and the skin of the fingertip. It
that
forms
is
a
making me want to pass the fuck
Makes
out.
me want to pass out too. Here's how I don't really do that, by the way, but here I do bite my nails. It's a bad habit, don't
Bro,
but here's how I know what that is.
A toenail falling off, right?
Yeah.
By the quick and a TM.
Yep. So here's how I know what that is. Rocky, for those of you who have seen like a lot of pictures of Rocky over the fucking 7 years I've had him, or damn, that's crazy, or have seen like him in person, you'll know that like one thing that I fucking have been battling since I got him is people commenting on this dude's nails. Okay. His nails grow at the most insane rate I've ever seen. I will take him to get groomed, and a week later, he looks like Wolverine. And so, frankly, we let it go often for like a few months because it's so fucking. They grow so fast. So anyway,
that's like Rex, dude. His toenails are like freaking talons, like just days after he gets them clipped.
It's crazy, dude. And the thing is, Rocky fucking hates getting groomed. It's like he's afraid of it. My dad has one of them cool things that's like a comfortable way for them to trim the nails or whatever for the dogs because he uses it on their pups.
Oh, chloroform?
Yeah, you just knock them out and fucking chop them with scissors. No, but it's like what it does is it puts the nail in this thing and vibrates it. So it's not actually cutting it. It just sort of vibrates it till it nubs it down or whatever. But Rocky won't even let us do that. So one problem we have is that because he runs so fast and goes so hard, he will often come back missing like half of his toenail.
Yeah, because it breaks off.
Because it break off. So one time he was at my parents' house and they didn't notice, but he got it. He was running and I guess he broke one off or whatever, and it broke it to the quick. And we had to take him to the vet and stuff. No, but you could see the nub sticking out of his toenail. And I've never seen anything like that before.
Oh man, that's really. Can we please move on?
Yeah. So anyway, that's how I know what that is, because the doctor had to explain it to me.
Well, I'm sorry. So that would seem like a really long excuse for Joel not neglecting Rocky.
No way. I mean, dude, the fact I got proof that I take him all the time to get groomed. It's just that it's not.
Dude,
no, I know. I'm just saying it sucks because you want to do what's best for him, but like at the same time, motherfucker grows eagle talons. What am I supposed to do?
Imagine Rocky if he was the size of a horse.
Shit, that'd be so cool, dude. I think about it all the time. My dream, that's my best friend. My dream is that just before he goes away, that he says one thing to me. You know what I mean? Like, he's getting pretty old and he's having a hard time like jumping up on the bed and shit. And I'm like, damn it, dude, because he's about to be 10. And like, damn it, dude, just fucking say one thing before you go, bro. Say thanks, or I had a good time, or like, see you later, bro, or like, I don't know, I gotta pee and cry.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude? Yeah, I mean, I'm a dog guy. I love dogs, and Rocky is a good boy. And yeah, and it's really sad to think about dogs going. I know that's like just part of reality and existence, and it's a really good tool for coping for children. I don't know how that goes. It is pretty. It seems almost cruel to be like, hey, here's your best friend from when you're a baby, and then you're like, you're 10 years old. It's time for you to keep growing, and the good boy, the good girl is not. Ugh. And then like the breeding of dogs and stuff like that. And it's just like the like, it's like, oh, this is a full breed dog. It's like, wait a minute. So like they're inbred to this point and now they have terrible hips or have troubles breathing or have heart palpitations and can't live past 12 years old. I don't know, just kind of the corruption of humanity, I suppose. And I also have this thing where it's like, where people are like, it's not organic. I'm like, well, I mean, everything on the planet is organic, even like oil and synthetics and stuff. Because doesn't all that stuff have to come from the earth and have to be made to what it is? So it comes from organic products. So essentially everything is organic. I don't know. These are just the things that go through my head while I wake up in the middle of the night with my depression thoughts. Hey, Joel.
Hey, I've got a question really, and I'd like to posit it to you and to the customers. I think I might have brought this up before, but we didn't get much of a response. Want you to answer this question for me.
Are you about to cry?
Yeah. No. I'm just joking. What would Full House have been like if all the kids were boys? Just think about it. Hit us in the comments. What would it have been like? What would have been different?
I'm just curious. Rebellion. It would have been chaos.
Hey, if the earth is our home, is anybody really homeless?
I would love for you to go to somebody that is technically homeless and say that to them.
I would never. I hate people, not homeless people.
Be like, walk up to somebody that's homeless and be like, hey, man, can I spare a few bucks for a beer? Be like, hey, man, if the earth is our home, are you even homeless? Then drive off in your freaking brand new Ford Focus.
Oh, hell yeah. I love in this vision of the future. I'm a complete narcissistic asshole who could afford a brand new car, and I got a Ford Focus. Fuck me in this future. I
feel like I owe everybody an apology. I was watching back on another. I never watch these, but I've been going back and watching them.
I watch them all.
I think my camera is getting finally to a good spot, but all this is, I'm about to actually change this whole thing. But so I'm sorry that my camera is always in different spots where you see everything. And sorry that I'm always fidgeting and touching my face, dude.
That's why I'm so close. That's why I'm so close, because my hands, I will fidget the whole time. So my hands are out of view. But for you, it's a little tougher because you're on that huge table.
Yeah, well, it has all of our stuff. But I am actually getting like a desk for this all, and so it'll be closer. But guys, I am so sorry for how much I touch my face and all the weird faces I make and
I'm gonna make you feel a little bit better about that.
I kind of wish that we didn't have a YouTube for people to watch.
Fuck off! This is my favorite thing we've ever done.
It's just, and I mean, since we met 5 other people, we have so many listeners, and they're so dedicated to the podcast, but they don't watch this.
I watch it though. It's for me. No, this is the greatest shit ever. And you know what? Maybe one day more of you will watch. But you know what? You're listening, and I appreciate your listening. Doug appreciates your listening.
No, yeah, of course.
If you've got free time, though, if you got free time, come over by the channel. We do some fun shit over there. We haven't in a while, but we do some fun shit over there.
Will you help us get from 33 subscribers
34
to 34?
We're
Please?
at 34. No, we actually got a new follower
34
like yesterday.
subscribers, possibly get us to 100. Please.
Here's the thing: if you got friends that are as dumb as us, like send them our way. Anyway.
And also, we just hit record today, so we didn't get our little small talk out of the way. So apologies for the whole Halloween
I'm
thing.
gonna be honest with you, bro. This episode is better than the last one by far so far.
What happened to the last one?
Nothing. It was very off. It was very off focus. The whole. We just talked. We had a real conversation in the last episode. Like we literally just hung out. This is a million times more on it as some sort of a track.
Dude, you refer to, and I do as well now, because I really do like this. You're referring to it as a friend simulator.
Oh yeah,
is that an actual thing?
Yeah, that's what Caroline does. Oh, that's what she did.
Category, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, so I don't know if you could go and type friend simulator and it would pop up a bunch of shit, maybe, but it comes from the idea of going to somebody's stream and just like you're hanging out with a friend, right? So that makes sense. Like Caroline's streams are very much her like learning everybody's name and being like, hey, how are things going with this person or that person, right? So like a lot like the girlfriend experience, where you pay a hooker to or a sex worker to, my bad, dude. I've been in the nomenclature for my whole life. When you pay a sex worker to fucking to just be your girlfriend, to like kiss you and to go on dates with you and to like talk to you about bills and shit. That's a real thing that people pay a lot of money for.
I'll pay you $100 an hour if you kiss me.
That's what they want, to hold hands and to kiss and to go to the movies and shit.
And I feel there's something wrong with that. Some people
there's nothing wrong with sex work.
At all. And like, dude, like there's like the whole imagine all the benefit that would come from it being legalized. Seriously,
totally.
Like the whole incel community, we can just nip that in the fucking bud.
Well, but that's the thing though, right? Because like, and I don't want to get too far into that because that's a sticky topic kind of, but I mean, those dudes know that they could go out and have sex right now and they choose not to. It's some sort of like, they feel they are deserved free sex. Not that you know what I mean? Like, cause honestly, bro, it ain't that, I mean, I know Backpage doesn't exist anymore, but it's not that hard.
Well, I'm sure it's not, but like,
is it that hard, Doug? Honestly, tell us.
What? Backpage doesn't exist?
Is it hard to find a hooker now?
I could only imagine that it's not.
Well, okay, so usually pretty fast, pretty easy.
Pretty fast to find a hooker. Just walk outside and just point at the street and just wish for the best.
Hey, where'd you go? Yeah, but anyway, yeah. So a friend simulator would be like the inverse of that, right? You're just being you're kind of getting that attention that you need from like a community, and I think you and I definitely fall into the category of like, you can turn us on and laugh with us or laugh at us. There's nothing, I mean, occasionally when the world is spinning out of control, we go down some darker subject matters where maybe your views may or may not align with ours sometimes. But like for the majority of it, this is a pretty easy show to throw on and just throw in the background and ignore, basically.
Whatever it takes to validate.
Whatever it takes to pump those numbers up, bro. You need to just throw this on in the background and go to sleep. You fucking do it, buddy.
Yeah, for sure. But anyways, I don't know where the hell. I don't know, man. This is
I have something. So I've been thinking a lot about this because we were talking yesterday about how it seemed like everybody was so into Halloween this year. I saw a bunch of people being like yesterday and the day before being like, man, super stoked to get into the Christmas spirit now and shit. And that's all well and good. And I know that Thanksgiving is sort of like controversial holiday now and whatnot. And that's cool too. But right.
So
that was an actual like reflex to do that. I do that all the time at the store. My bad.
It was so it's Christmas. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, you're right. But I mean, like
my whole disposition on Christmas has completely changed. We all know this.
We do.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was like, I know that people don't go out of their way to like prop up Thanksgiving now, and that's totally fine. But I feel like if we're gonna, and whatever you want to do, but if we're gonna take away like that being something people are excited for, I still really like the whole month. I think this is a great month. It really builds you up. Like the weather changes dramatically. Usually, the fucking it gets darker. Like everything just sort of builds up to the feeling of the Christmas holidays. So go ahead.
No, I was just saying it kind of goes with what we were saying earlier. Like people that are like, well, I'm 1/16 Choctaw. It's like, no, you're not. It's like, no, you're not. You're probably 98% German with a little bit of freaking that 1% African in you. So you think that's so hilarious that you could say I'm African, right. And it's not funny. It's like, it's
right.
Right person.
Played out.
So yeah. And so like it's but anyways, I'm leaning what you're saying. And like, there is a tremendous amount of spirit in this part of the year. There's a tremendous amount of soul. There's a lot of camaraderie. So I feel as you and I being two white dudes that celebrate Thanksgiving, maybe that this is not an opportunity to just like dismantle it, but restructure it.
Right. Make it more about family and shit.
More about family and a tremendous amount of education. Be like, look, this is the truth behind this holiday. Mm-hmm. So maybe this is not, maybe the celebration needs to be more structured.
Just refocused.
Everybody.
Yeah.
And not
because
white guys.
The fact of the matter is that if you take away the historical context of what Thanksgiving traditionally means, it's really a time to give thanks for your family and the friends and the things that you've had that year, like the things that you've experienced that year. I think that's a totally fine and beautiful thing to do. Just strip away the other things. But anyway, my point with all that was being, and I, not to make everything about some movie shit, but like it's me, so everything's gonna come back to that eventually. Like there's a handful of good Thanksgiving November movies, right? But there's not very many. So I've been trying to compile. Yeah, for sure. So I'm trying to compile a list of everything you can watch during this month. And so far, and if you think of any interjecting, let me know. I've got Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Dutch. Remember Dutch?
Oh, yeah.
That movie fucking bangs, dude. Home for the Holidays with Holly Hunter and Robert Downey Jr. That movie bangs. Chicken Run. Because it's about turkeys, right? So like, I put that
Chicken Run's about turkeys, and it's called Chicken Run.
Oh fuck! Is that movie not about them trying to get all the turkeys for Thanksgiving?
Dude, I have no idea. I never heard about it till right now.
You've never heard of Chicken Run?
No.
The animated movie where Mel Gibson leads all the chickens on a revolution against. Dude, it's so
I have
good.
No idea how many times I can tell you no on this one. No.
What? I can't believe that. It's the people who made Wallace and Gromit. So it's that like really cool like claymation look or whatever.
Cool.
Oh no, it is about chickens. Go figure.
It's called Chicken Run. No, it's about taking turkeys for Thanksgiving. Chicken Run, wouldn't it be called Turkey Trot or
Turkey Trot? Hey. So for those of you who don't know, and I'm sure we've spoken about it on here before many times, but where we're from is a small town called Cuero in Texas, and their mascot is a turkey, a gobbler. And there is a turkey that lives there that's got to be like 200 years old at this point, named Ruby Begonia. It's the same Ruby?
Joel, I don't know. What are you doing? What are you talking about?
I'm just talking about. So so they race them in our hometown. So turkeys are very important to us, but that'd be a turkey trot.
So the turkey, no, it's not a turkey trot. It's not a turkey trot at all, actually.
Hey, why don't you trot over to my way, turkey?
So they race turkeys. Paycheck up in Minnesota comes down to Cuero and races Ruby Begonia. And whoever wins the race is the turkey. That town is the turkey capital of the world for the next 6 months until they have the other race in the versus.
Wait, you win being the turkey capital of the world? That's the prize?
Yes. And so so that's a turkey race, okay, between Ruby and its arch rival Paycheck.
How do they live so long?
So listen, at the end, also whoever loses in the race, Paycheck or Ruby gets decapitated on spot in front of
that's fucking horseshit. I've been to these races.
When they cut the head off, they look at the kid when the kids are crying and be like, what do you think you're gonna eat for Thanksgiving?
No, they look at him and go, better luck next year.
Yeah. They're like, this is what you get. Do better. Do better. Is it better to do or is it due to better?
It's due to better.
Anyways, no, I'm just kidding. They do not massacre the turkey in front of the children.
No, they do it at home.
Yeah, but a turkey trot is like essentially where they like get a gaggle of turkeys, whatever fucking group of turkeys is called, and trot them to slaughter.
Group of turkeys.
But I am running the turkey trot in Austin this year. Aren't you excited for me?
Yeah, that's called a rafter.
A rafter of turkeys is trotted down the main street to slaughter. There you go. Do you know what turkey is named in Spanish?
Well, I mean, chicken's pollo.
Guajolote.
Huh, like the corn.
No. That's elote. That's elote. Guajolote is a turkey.
Ugh, dude, this list of Thanksgiving movies is fucking garbage. The Blind Side? Who the fuck is ever trying to watch The Blind Side?
That movie got ripped apart recently, right?
That movie fucking blows, dude. It's just another white savior movie to make people feel better about themselves.
Didn't Sandra Bullock win an Academy Award for it?
Yeah, which is insane because anybody could have played that part. Oh my God, I love him. I'm going to adopt him, make him play football. Look, I played it exactly how she played it. Exactly what she did. Fucking stupid. The only good white savior movie is Dangerous Minds, and I'll fucking fight for that for the rest of my life. That movie bangs so hard. And I know it's absolute horseshit, but it's so good.
That's Michelle Pfeiffer, right?
Fuck yeah, she somehow like
Paradise, right?
Yeah, dude, she somehow fucking completely breaks she breaks the hold of the gangs on the youth of Los Angeles single-handedly. It's fucking amazing. It's so good. She teaches them how to read, and they're like, you know what? This gang shit's not for me. Why didn't I think of this sooner?
Now that I can read, I can see where this is leading.
Jesus Christ, man. That movie is super fucking funny to watch now. I had to show it to Caroline because she had never seen it, so we watched it a couple months ago, and the whole time I'm just thinking like, yeah, this is a good-ass movie, but fuck, this would never happen. The way she talks to these kids is fucking crazy. These kids would fucking beat the shit out of her now. regular ass kids just beat the shit out of teachers now. She's at like the worst school in LA, and all the kids are in gangs, and she's in there fucking talking shit to them, and they're just like, yeah, you're right, ma'am. What the fuck?
You put it that way.
Yeah, I never thought about it that way. I should just learn to read. It's a good ass movie though.
It is crazy though in high school when you're about to graduate and you look over and there's somebody that's 16 years old that doesn't know how to read.
Yeah,
like, how the hell did this happen?
Dude, it happens because our education system is so fucked that people just fall through the cracks, man. Like everything is based on standardized testing. And it's so like, you know.
No, yeah, I know. No.
You're in your late 30s and you can't read.
Dude, that's true. I'm terrible at reading, and did you know that?
Yeah, I knew.
Did you know I wasn't able to read or watch until I was like in my like late teens?
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of watches,
here's the thing: I had troubles reading it, and I couldn't. It's not like and it used to be. I just could not. I could not make sense of it, and it finally came to, and I like came up with it, and. Not to out my family, but they used to fucking pick on me bad for it and stuff. So I wouldn't even when they kind of tell,
hey, they'd be like, Doug, what time is it?
Dude, it used to be bad. And then I got to the point where I was just like, fuck. And I just never worked, but I can do it now. But,
I can do it now.
Dude, I can do it now. But apparently there's like some like testing and stuff I can do that might give me some diagnosis for that kind of stuff. So I'm quite intrigued. Like, why that's that way, and like my reading and stuff like that. My reading,
yeah.
Do you get where I'm going? I don't want to.
Yeah, I get it.
I guess so.
No, I've been assuming that my whole time I've known you.
But here's the thing: it's like, why would nobody ever? Well, they used to do all these crazy tests to me when I was a kid, and they're like putting these things in my head, make me do like these like ink blots and stuff, and they're like. Your son has something called ADHD. And I'm like, that's why I hear all these fucking people doing it now. I'm like, y'all don't know what this shit is.
Yeah, no, I feel you. When I did the ink blots, the psychiatrist dude kept getting annoyed because I was just making everything about the Spawn movie because I just seen it. I was like, hey, it looks like Spawn. And he showed me the next one, be like, it looks like Violator. He showed me like, that looks like whatever that dude's name is. Balgosia.
I like that one. I'm like, oh, it looks like a zebra. And the freaking psych went,
This kid doesn't know what the fuck a zebra is. Never seen a zebra in his life.
Spot. You're like what's it like? It's just like a spot. Like there's no stripes in or anything. Like, but he's just like, what? Dude, he went. Woo! Trip down trauma lane.
Hey, do you want to know 14 weird things that have happened in November?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, hold on. Oh,
Okay.
I can't because I don't pay for this website. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, here we go. 10 weird things that have happened in November. They'll let me read that one.
In the fat.
Oh, no, they won't. I can only see number 6 and 7. What is wrong with this website, Doug?
What's 6 and 7?
6 was November 1810. Only in Australia would one find a rum hospital. On November the 6th, or actually, let me read it how they've written it. On 6 November 1810, Lachlan Marcary, governor of New South Wales, gave the valuable rum monopoly to a consortium of local businessmen on condition that part of their profits were used to build the Sydney Rum Hospital, which still stands today. Yeah, so in Sydney, there's a hospital paid for by rum.
Okay.
In November... Yeah, not bad. November 9th. I feel like they gave us the two most boring ones. November 1923, Germany inflated too far, like a balloon. There were riots in Germany over hyperinflation, and the German market sank to... I can't read that. Stupid number. Anyway, well, that was a bust on that Google.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take some time real quick. I thought I was gonna do this like a negative episode or whatever, but don't worry about it. I'll just do it now. Today is the last game at Q2 Stadium. The last game for Austin FC to play in Q2 for the inaugural season.
Okay, not forever, just for this season. They're not already giving up. Okay.
Season's over. So I just want to just say that this is for the inaugural season. There's a lot of people that just don't necessarily know, and there's no fault of their own, that are new to professional soccer and new to the game, and they're like, oh, we're not good, we're not going to playoffs. And I must remind, this in the inaugural season. We're not here to go to the playoffs, not here to win a championship. We're here to build a culture and to become a cocksock.
A cocksock? Hey, I want to be a cocksock.
A Cocker City.
A cocksock.
We're here to be a soccer community, to build a soccer community and be a soccer town. And I must say, we have, in my opinion, done so in stride. I have heard so many times from people that are visiting Austin how they will be in their bigger city, including Dallas, Kansas City, or even in San Jose, or even watch on TV. You notice that their communities and their support sections and stuff are just like not as profound as ours. And again, this is our first season, but I could be so bold to say in their first seasons, I can only imagine it still wasn't as profound as ours. And so, but when you walk around the town and it's making me emotional because it's like incredible. It's everybody, strangers and everything, just like everybody wearing the green and black. Everybody's just like a part of this community in the whole entire town. And so I must say again, we're not a winning team, but we have amazing players that are like standing behind AFC, and we are doing everything right. We may not, again, we're not going to the playoffs or anything, but what we have done, and we have done successfully, is actually become a soccer town and build and start and put a tremendous foundation for a culture of not only soccer, but of community that this whole town has needed for years now.
Yeah.
It's always just been a bunch of cool kids and people like that if you're not cool, you can't get along. But this is really did a broad stroke for the whole town, where it feels like when you're wearing your green and black, that everybody is together. And even just getting on the train and just taking it up to Q2 is just this experience that I can't describe, and it's just full of love and warmth. And I just I must say I am sad that it's coming to an end.
Doug loves this fucking team.
I do. I just can't wait to go, and and I just can't wait for next year, just for it all to start over again. And I really hope that the love and community that it's brought just spills over through the winter until next season. And
Dude, hell yeah.
So go green, man. I'm Verde, baby. That's all. I just wanted to say that because
hell yeah, dude.
Dude, I'm so excited to go to the last game and just be a part of it. So I just love this.
They got a lot of gigs
so much.
They got a lot of gigs for
I can't believe how emotional that made me.
I'm a little surprised myself, but I get it, man. They got a lot of gigs available right now.
Gigs?
Like jobs?
Oh yeah, they do.
Like a job. But they don't have a way you can apply for the team like the others, like that other website.
Isn't that team that you're gonna walk onto? They're just hiring, or they're hiring?
No, they said the questions were, hey, what do you want to do for us? Do you want to learn more about the rules? Do you want to watch soccer, or do you want to play and win soccer games? That was the third choice. So fuck yeah, I'm gonna pick that choice. No, dude. Yeah, that's great, dude. I'm glad that there's a team there, and I'm glad that everybody's getting so involved with it. I hope it will stick around as well. That's fucking awesome. That's good for a city.
It will stick around. There's no choice. The finances built into it, and it will stick around.
So I will let everyone know that I've always really enjoyed hockey, but from fucking Cuero, Texas, dude. Like even the ability to really watch hockey. Hockey didn't really just be. Hockey don't be coming on the TV. Hockey really wasn't just showing up on TV. What I mean? Like
Texas,
like on TBS, I think you could watch hockey, but whatever. So anyway, when we moved here, the Stars are here and fucking whatever. So I'm gonna fucking try to watch all the fucking games I can and get into it. But we'll see what happens. I probably won't.
That's it.
Yep, that's it.
No, yeah, but yeah. So I'm just excited, dude.
And I thought you were about to push the button.
No, that's not it. No, we got time. But no, it's like,
is that it?
And we were just talking about hockey or whatever, and so I'm like, what are you going with this? Are you going to say something about Mighty Ducks or something? And
no, I'm just stoked to try to watch some hockey.
Hockey, hockey. I think it originated in Canada. What was that face for? What you think? Everything
Montreal, Canada.
Told you.
I was right to say. Do I think everything's from America? I would have never in a million years guessed hockey was from America.
Really?
I would have. Yeah, I would have guessed. I don't know if I would have guessed Canada. I probably would have guessed some European country where it's like, or Germany, or like somewhere where it's fucking Russia. I mean, somewhere where it's fucking freezing like all the time.
Now they're on the game. It's on sports. I watched the last game of the series last night. Man, that was hard to watch.
I mean, dude.
I'm an honorary Stros fan. I'm an honorary Stros fan because I'm a Texan. But man, it was hard to watch it happen around a bunch of Stros fans. You just feel your heart break for them, and it's just like
I still have like a shit ton of Dodgers fans on all my shit, and so like during their series with the Braves a couple weeks ago to get to the World Series, that was like so every fucking dude because they won a couple, right?
Well, so like the Doyers won last year, so
Doyers are cool, bro. They've had their time. Plenty of times. They'll come back plenty of times. But
it's all the Stros. The Stros are a great team.
Yeah.
It's not like my Mets where they're a good team that just can't hold it together.
You remember when Whoopi Goldberg was coaching the Knicks?
Oh yeah,
they were the best they've ever been.
It was a force to be reckoned with. Is that how you say that?
Yeah. Which part?
I don't know.
A force to be reckoned with.
Is that how that saying goes?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Well, cool. Well, all right, dude. Well, hey, if you guys can watch the game tonight, you should. I'm sorry about the Stros losing. It's going to happen again. Next year's going to be great.
Happen again. They're going to keep losing, motherfuckers. I'm sorry to say.
No, and to I don't know what else to say, Joel.
Well, hey, if you're here and you stuck around this long, why don't you click up here to watch last week's episode?
Oh yeah, and right here and subscribe. All right, guys. Thanks for watching the episode. I didn't see you.
By the way, hate to say this, but please slap that like for us if you don't mind. Slap that like button.
Yeah, it.
Beat that babe.
All right, bye everybody.
Bye.